welcome to another in the series, The Voices and Faces of Love 101. We're taking a look back in time. We're walking down memory lane and we're talking to some persons who contributed in one way or another to the development of Love 101. And you're seeing this person on your TV or on your social media, or if you're on the radio, you're hearing the voice. Well, you soon hear the voice and you're going to be like, who is that? You'll soon find out. Dr. DLingo, how do you do?
I am blessed. I'm highly favored. It is a true privilege just to be able to connect with you. I deem it a great privilege.
Oh my God, it's so good having you here. We're going to go down memory lane a little bit.
All right.
Now, DLingo, and I can call you DLingo because...
Oh, yeah, that's my name. That's
we go way back.
Of course.
When you first, way back in the day, do you remember the first time you heard about Love 101 FM? I have to ask everybody that. What was, when you heard about something named Love FM, what was going through your mind?
It was something that I'll never forget because of somebody being in the fraternity. Love, the invent of love would have mean something good for us. Because, you know, the music industry, we were always complaining our music has not been played. Nobody's giving us the time of the day.
Yeah.
And for us to know that we were getting a station of our own, we were getting our own gospel station, that, not even Santa Claus didn't mean that much to me. That was like heaven.
Yes, it's true. We came upon gold back then.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really what you call a pleasant surprise. So you started a program on love. I can't remember how that unraveling went. Impact Gospel Time.
Yes.
What was that about? How did you come about being on love?
Okay. All right. When love started, as a matter of fact, I was at JBC back in the days, 3 years at JBC.
And for persons who don't know what JBC is before TBJ was TBJ.
Yes. And I must say kudos to Dr. Alma Blair.
Mm-hmm.
My old broadcasting career, she's responsible.
Mm-hmm.
First person that came to the office, we have a slot available, and I think you would do well. And I jumped at it because as a kid growing up, Reverend VB was the person that I idolized, apart from my brother, because my brother used to be at Radio Northeast. So It was something I used to go behind the back of the house and pretend to be VB and all of that good stuff. So when that opportunity came, I was like, wow. So I was with them for a while, and when I heard about love, I said, man, this is the perfect opportunity. So I left there because love came, and I said, no, love is where it ought to be, because I wanted to be a part of. It was a new thing. It was something I just wanted to be a part of it. And so I came to love. We had a conversation. There was a slot available. And the rest is...
What year was that?
Oh,
what
my
year?
God. The same year love started. I think I started like 2 months after the station started. I was with way before Markland.
Markland was there the first.
No, I was there before Markland.
Didn't Markland start with us?
Yes, but Markland came I think couple months, because Mark was in Bahamas. I sent for Markland from Bahamas. Mark was in Bahamas. And there was a young lady that used to work there, the secretary. I can't remember what's her name, but
Joy.
Between Joy and I, we had a conversation, and we spoke to him. He came, did the interview and all of that stuff. But
oh my God!
I've been there for a long time.
Wow. What was the Impact Gospel Time all about?
It was about the different artists that we actually manages.
Yeah.
We were able to expose their music on radio along with other music. But it was like just an awesome opportunity to be able to expose the artists. And what I love is that I kind of add my own little niche, in the sense that, most of you guys, you had a program, you had a playlist. So you have to go by the playlist. Now I was given the privilege, so I could just play music.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yes.
And plus,
my.
One of the things too was so awesome was the fact that when it just came in, it was limited. And then Mark and I, we're always in the country MC. So
Yes.
we were like the forerunner. We were the one advertising, because it was nice when you see on the flyers, DLingo from Love 101. So that was like the big deal. Everywhere we go, we would always talk about the station, until eventually people were so excited, looking forward to it, and then it just blew. It was the biggest thing that Jamaica's ever seen from a radio perspective, because it's been something of our own.
Okay, wow, awesome, amazing. I remember, I mean, there were so many things happening. I was saying to someone in this series that my first interview opportunity was, not interview, MC opportunity was JCDC Gospel Finals. At Ronnie Williams. You remember them days?
Oh, of course.
When Ronnie Williams never have no chair.
Hold on. You know, that's not I'm telling you, the first time you MC a concert, Mandela Park.
No man, it's Ronnie Williams. Me know say Ronnie Williams. But
I remember the night I introduced you at Mandela Park. I know you used to singing and all of that, but you that time you never used to MC before. At Mandela Park, you never used to host events and all of that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a regular thing. I think we had gone to do the broadcast, and something had happened with the MC, and so they said, "Come here, Nadine, come," and then give me a jacket. I don't remember whose jacket I had on.
Nice.
And that was it. So oh my goodness, you're telling me some stuff that I didn't even realize.
Yes. The same thing with Colleen, the same thing with Nigel, all of those guys. We used to go, remember we used to be in Mandela Park like every month.
Every month. Young people don't know about Mandela Park. No, Mandela Park is quiet.
That was
the happening place. Because this was before Emancipation Park. No, well, I mean, since COVID, not really keep. But before COVID, Emancipation Park, it was everything, every concert. But back in the day, Mandela Park was it.
Yes.
Everything, you have Mandela Park, and then Ronnie Williams, they didn't have any chair. And it was just source of greens. And you just come and you sit down on the chair, you sit down on the ground and thing.
Most of the artists that really anybody knew, they knew them through Mandela Park, because we had that event and every artist would show. And that is what I used to use to what we would say bust the artists them, because all the place would be packed from top to bottom. We used to have some of the best time. I sent Jay a clip the other day when he used to sing with a group. He had on a pants that could fit 4 persons. Until today, I think I might be one of the only person that can show you a clip from almost any group that ever rise up.
You have to send me. You have to send me where you have.
Yep, still have them.
Those are treasures.
Yes.
DLingo, tell me a little bit more about your dealings with Love FM. You used to come by the office, or you used to record your program?
I used to record, but sometimes I'd come by as well.
And do it live.
Yes, and it was because the connection because at that time it's like it was one big family. It was like one big family at Love FM, and we used to look forward to when we just started the first set of outside broadcasts. Oh my Lord, those was like treasures. I remember us going to Montego Bay for the first time. And I went to a particular hotel to check into the hotel. And while I was giving the lady my information, she said, "Hold a minute." And she called somebody and I was like, "What is this about?" Then she came back and said, "Mr. DLingo, your room is courtesy of the hotel." And I was like, wow. Let me tell you something. My best life, Nadine, was this. We get free hotels. Mark and I, we used to like fashion crazy guys.
With the big pants.
I had 3 persons that used to sew. I used to go to stores and I would get outfit free. Barbers would free. all you have to do when you're on Love FM, you said my ear was trimmed by this place. My
Yes.
outfit, oh my goodness. I live some of the best life until today.
Oh, yes.
Everywhere in the world I go, people know me through Love
Wow.
FM. True Love FM.
Yes.
So it has really played a great role in my
Wow.
life, and I always lift my hat to them.
Yes.
Mhm.
You are we're celebrating
28,
28 years.
28,
What are
yes.
you thinking about? What are your thoughts? What are your prayers?
Over the years, and I've watched you guys grow. And you know something, and I don't know why it is, but I was talking to George, I think last night, and I said almost every major thing happened at Love FM. Every time you make a major announcement, I'm at work and I always am to turn on the station. Monday I turn it on when you guys was announcing this one. When Mark was coming back to Love, I just happened to turn on the station. When you
Yeah.
were changing your ship, I just happened to turn on the station. So there's always a connection with Love,
Yeah.
and myself. And I've seen the station really grow. And to see 20 years later, you guys,
28, yeah.
28, you guys are just growing from strength to strength. And the gospel fraternity has become better because of Love, because the
Yeah.
medium that is now able to kind of put individuals out, because a lot of these artists, no one would have actually known about them, especially some of the
Yeah.
new ones, had it not been for the advent of Love. So you guys
That's
are really
true.
a staple. You're actually a catalyst in the fraternity, and really appreciate that which you guys are doing.
Amen. I remember back in the day we didn't have much.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have many. All we had the cassettes and we had 8 track,
Mm-hmm.
and it was mostly Grace Thrillers
Yes.
who recorded a lot and love
Mm-hmm.
singers. We had a few um Claudel Clark.
Clark.
Who else did we have
Um,
recorded artists?
ambassadors was
Yes. Well,
yeah.
they came a little after,
And the
but
top,
in the
yes.
yeah,
And
in the
top,
beginning
yes. The biggest,
stages,
yes. Yes, that's
it really wasn't a lot.
a lot.
But
Yeah.
then love opened the door and artists began to just say,
Record.
let me
Mm-hmm.
record my music and thing, and
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah. Because of that connection, and because of being there, and because I remember when I actually went to Kim, because I managed a station there. So it was a love tool, but not connected to this. But when I went, there was an instant success. Why? Because all the folks that used to listen to me in Jamaica that now lives there. So once
Yes.
I went on, the connection was right. And
Yes.
all over the world, I go to places that I don't know anybody, and I'd hear the pastor say, "This is DLingo from Love FM. I used to be on Love," and I'm like, wow. It has really been an impact on my entire life everywhere
Wow.
that I travel.
Wow, that's amazing. I know you're Dr. DeLingo. But you have an album here, right?
Yes, you played it most time. Yeah,
Yes.
you haven't played it in a while. And you know why? Every time you play my song,
Somebody get a text.
I get a text. Daddy, just played your
Well, I'm
song.
gonna fix that.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I fix that.
Thank you. As a matter of fact,
um,
I'm into producing now as well. I produce I have a couple of projects that I produce because I used to manage, but management sometimes take a toll. So I decided to invest in production.
uh-huh.
So my first two project that I produced last year before last. As a matter of fact, they were two Grammy considerations. So that was really something that I was really proud about. First two
Yeah.
productions, and now I have two more that is on the table ready to be released. So because of Love, I've worked the field. I've been I've worked as manager, as program director. I've done so
Wow.
right through the field, because when you have a name or you're coming from somewhere where people can connect you right away, and because of the class
Pave the way.
because of what Love is, you have all great broadcasters, and I've learned a lot from like Nigel and my friend Earl McFarlane. These are the guys that has really has helped pave my way and helped me to be focused.
I wanted to call Earl. Let me see if I can get him because Earl is something else. Earl don't have a cell phone
That's my friend forever. We
from whenever.
we connect so much. As a matter of fact, couple years ago, we were actually supposed to come to Jamaica together, and it just didn't happen. So we are actually planning in the background that whenever it is that we get over this we definitely riding down together.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting through to him, but I would really have loved to have him.
You have been
Earl,
so sweet.
Earl? Hold on, how are we going to get you on the phone? Now, Earl, I am doing an interview. Since you don't want to do the interview, I'm doing the interview with DLingo, and he's online, and I have you on speaker, so you have to say something.
You still there?
Yes, he is, and we're listening to you in the interview.
Mr. McFarlane.
You're what?
I think we don't have a camera on you, Earl.
It's just the voice.
It's just your voice.
What's happening, Mr. Lingo or Dr. Lingo?
I am blessed, my brother. I'm giving thanks. How are you doing? I was just talking about you.
I'm barely hearing you though. Can you?
Go ahead, go on again, Lingo.
Yes, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I'm saying we were just talking about you because you're one of the great memories of Love FM as well.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, he's not hearing, but we're gonna fix that. We'll make it happen with Earl. Talk to you in a minute, Earl. Hey, Dr. Lingo, I'm gonna ask you if you would just say what is it that you pray for, love, going forward as we continue in our celebrations.
As you continue, I'm open, and I wouldn't even say another 28 years. I would say maybe another 280 years. This is something that has really helped the fraternity. Yes. And I'm not sure where the television station was. I know you guys had started out at some point to end there, but
we're still moving.
That now will be a great time to actually get into that aspect. So I'm praying that will come to fruition. And
it's happening. It's happening. TV is happening, and I think we made some leeway. We're now over the air, if I'm not mistaken. There's some places that can get us over the air and not just cable. So are more places, I should say, digital.
And also that you continue, because I've seen a lot of new faces. I see you guys have really groomed a lot of new broadcasters, and that is really a plus. And singers that nobody would have actually known about, have become great artists and become worldwide known just because of a Love FM. So I pray that you guys will continue, that the focus that you have will remain. And I really want to say thanks to you also, because to have steered the course, because everybody's in foreign. And I know you could have left long time ago.
Long time.
Just the fact that you stayed to see this come to what it is, I really applaud you. I must say to my friend Auntie Khalid, God bless you, woman of God, and she's been one of the early pace setter too. And between you guys, both George and all the guys that continue to stay with love. Let me tell you, this is a good place, and the fact that the name is love says everything, because God is love, and
there you go.
You really ought to be. And I wish you guys all the best. Wish you all the very best. And you can only grow from strength to strength. You can only get better. And even within the time of COVID, it seems that's not a fact, but has helped you guys to propel to really get farther. Because when I look on your YouTubes and on your Facebook, and I see great numbers, and I'm like, wow. And almost everywhere you go and ask about love, somebody knows about love. So you guys are doing a great job. And I'm really excited. And proud that I had some transition where love is concerned, and to see more so what it has done to have helped me to be where I am today in broadcasting. It's a good place.
Thank you very much, Dr. Delroy Lingo, known to us as DLingo, or now Dr. Lingo. I'm going to share one of his songs in just a moment. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This has been the Voices and Faces of Love 101 FM. I'm Nadine Blair.
Thank you very much, Delroy Lingo. Blessings.